Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back with another one. As you guys can see, I have a new deck profile here using pretty much the skillless Goku leader, as you want to call it, Bonds, a friendship Goku leader. This is a deck that I made up here on my own not too long ago. I think it looks pretty nice. I like it so far. I have yet to play with it, but I take it that this deck is probably going to be pretty fun to actually play with. And I'm just going to go ahead and show off what I had. So it's just red and black. Typically with this leader, at least in my opinion, you want to mix in with this deck. You want to mix in black with, maybe blue or black or red, black or yellow. It doesn't matter. You want to mix in those two and make up a deck profile. So this is actually pretty good. Um, you have 33 battle cards in it, 13 extra cards. That's pretty decent. It doesn't cost a lot. Some of these cards in this deck, you can um, you know what I'm saying? You can actually just buy it right off the bat because some of the stuff is actually pretty cheap. But let's dive into it. Let's talk about why I chose what I chose here. So I would go over the leader again. I always do that with my videos. I always go over the leaders, but I'm just gonna go ahead and stay away from it in this video here because typically, I mean, people who are gonna watch this video are gonna be mainly the ones who are playing the game. Um, with this leader, you can awaken very, very quickly. That's due to having maybe a skillless battle card in your drop area, and you're gonna want that. And as you can see with this deck, you have a total of you have 10 skinless battle cards. That's not actually not too bad. Maybe 15 could be probably a little bit better. As you notice, I put Grandpa Gohan in there and Ox King here. I think that fits the theme of this deck here, so that's why I liked to do that. I thought that was pretty cool. But let's go ahead and talk about pretty much the cards here. So it's somewhat kind of burning. I like Hit. Hit's my favorite character from Dragon Ball Super, so I really typically play with him a lot. Um, so you definitely have a burn feature here to it. Once you evolve it on top of this card, boom, that's it. They're taking 2 life at that. That's only if you get them down to 2 life, maybe, or if you get them down as close as maybe 3 life. You want to close out the game. You want to use this as a game ender. So this card right here is used to pretty much end the game. It's a win condition to the game. This is also a win condition here to this deck here. So that's total 2. And technically, this Shenron, the Unison of Rescue, is actually a pretty good card. This is gonna be pretty aggro here at that. It's his permanent. This card can't attack. If you lose a market on this card, you may place 1 card from your life in the drop area instead. That's actually pretty dope. That's really, really good to take advantage of. This is active main. You may choose up to one of your skillless battle cards. If you do, that card gains double strike for the turn. Then you draw 1. And you draw 1 here. So that's actually pretty good. You're going to be taking advantage of that quite often in this deck here. Really, really often. I wish, man, you know what? That Frieza card that you combo with that gains critical, that would be seriously nice with this deck. That's something I need to add here to it. Then you have another active main skill. It says if you have no skills battle cards in play, you may choose 1 skills battle card with an energy cost of 2 or less in your drop area and play it. So that's actually pretty dope. And then you have the other skill, -7. It says play all skillless battle cards from your drop area, which you're not going to do. You're not going to necessarily use that. At least in my opinion, I don't think that's something you're going to really typically use. Pretty good stuff though. Pretty good stuff. You're not going to necessarily use it, but that's pretty good. But you're going to use the main 2 skills here. You playing a skills battle card 2 or less in your drop area for free. You're going to use that for Hit, definitely for a fact. And also you're going to take advantage of the first effect. Choose one of your skills battle cards, double strike. So like for example, Grandpa Gohan, Ox King. These are the main ones that's going to be definitely having double strike on it for a fact. They're going to have double strike on it. These provide pressure. You're bringing these cards out by turn 2 if you want it to be. Honestly, I would bring them out, probably a little bit less than, probably later in the game, probably a little bit later in the game here. So these skillless battle cards actually win conditions here at that, both of them at that, and definitely the Hit I was telling you before is a win condition. I chose Trunks Dirge of Power. I think this is a pretty good card because whenever you combo, it says if your battle area if your battle card in the battle area is red, in this case, most of the time it's going to be when you combo with this card, it gets a 5k combo power for the duration of turn. So you get it's an extra super combo, and you're going to be using this for maybe Grandpa Gohan, Ox King. You know what I mean? They're at 40k. Let's say you're using, you got your leader too as well. They're getting the leader's getting extra 5k boost here to it, if I'm not mistaken. I believe so. Let's check that out. Yeah, it says when you combo with a skills card, it gets a 5k power for the duration of the turn. So yeah, 40, 45 at that. You know what I mean? Double strike. That's pretty good. Let's say you use a 4-star Dragon Ball. That's getting another, what is that, 55? You see what I'm saying? Using these to go for game is going to be very, very tough. It's going to be very hard to play against something like that, at least in my opinion. Then we have Topo Righteous Aid. You're going to use, typically, they're remaking this card too as well. Using this card to really slow down your opponent. You really want to do that. You're going to negate it. Choose one other cards in your hand and place it in the drop area. Negate it. Like I say, if your opponent when they play this card for the duration of the turn, your opponent can't attack unless they choose 2 cards from the hand and place it in the drop area each time. That's really strong. You already know what Lightning Fast Hit is about. Evolve it, taking 2. 4-star ball, you already know what it is. You choose the one of your battle cards or leader 5k bump. You mainly want to use this for skillless battle cards. And don't get me wrong, I would probably put more of these in the deck, maybe like 6 of them. I think that would be a pretty good number. 4 is all I own, so hey, that's all I own. But 6 is typically a really good number. You have Crack in Space. You could use this for your leader, 15k, double strike for the turn. Boom, right off the bat. Then we have Majin Buu. You don't have to worry about a second effect, the auto effect, because all your energy is not going to be black. Typically in this deck, majority of most of your energy is going to be red. You're going to have at least 3 red energy. The main reason why I say that, because you're going to play Lightning Fast Hit to evolve. Eventually you'll do that. And so you're just going to have, 3 red energies, but everything else can be whatever it is. The first effect, active battle. So if your leader's back, you choose a leader or battle card, 15k bump. So you're using that either to go for game or using that defensively to go for yourself. Power burst, black leader. Using a black leader. Obviously using a black leader. Negated attack. You're just using this to get Goku back, or you can use it to self-awaken as well. If you have Demigra in this deck, man, don't get me wrong. I think Gogeta would be a better to play than playing this card, in my opinion. The Gogeta one. The main reason why I say that, because this one is dark over realm, so you have to have at least 7 black cards in the drop area in order to play it. So that's something you got to keep in mind. So Gogeta, I think will be better than that. When this card attacks, your opponent reveals their hand. You choose the 4 battle cards from it and combo with them from the combo area. Master Roshi, 4 less life. You already know what it is. You draw 1. So that's pretty much typically it with this deck. I think this deck will be pretty interesting to play, pretty fun to play. I don't own all these. Well, I own majority of most of these cards. I just don't have 3 of these. I only have 1 of them, and I only have 1. I don't have 3. But everything else I typically kind of own. I probably have to pick up probably some more of these, but that's really about it. And same thing with this. I'll probably pick up more of them. But yeah, this is about it. I think this deck is pretty simple. It's straightforward. You already know what you should be trying to do here with this here. I think so far so good. It looks pretty fun. And pretty aggro at that. Very strong at that. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. More content coming soon, and peace.